Yes, you did read the title correctly. We are going to be using a Choice Band Volcarona in OU. It's a perfect time to use it too, because it's not like I'm so high on the ladder. I'm at the bottom once again. I have this whole folder here just of awful sets, which will be continually expanding. And if all of you want to leave a comment, I might as well do my plug right now. Leave a comment, tell me what other stupid sets you want me to use, and I will happily make a video out of it. While you're at it, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. So we want to make this team really good. We need this to work, okay? We're not doing this as a gimmick. This is going to become the next standard Volcarona set, all right? We are going to pioneer this. So in order for it to work, the set that I already have here is Adamant, because there's no way. There's no way I'm going to make this thing jolly, even though 100 is a really good speed tier and 328 speed is really nice to have. We need extra attacking power. It's 60 base attack. And before I go any further, you should be able to see the timestamp or chapter feature in the video, so you can skip past the team building if you want to, but I think this is going to be the most fun part, building a team around this Mon. And without any further ado, we have to pick a stealth rocker, because we need our opponents getting chip damage so Volcarona can actually go in, right? We're not banking on getting 100% like kills every single time. So some of you might be wondering, you know, what's the best? We need the best OU stealth rocker. What is that? Garchomp, Heatran? In my opinion, I'm gonna go for Dredigon. I think Dredigon is easily the best OU rocker. So now we have a Rocky Helmet, Glare, right? Rocky Helmet's very important. Maybe this could shut down Water Urshifus, things like that. So now we have our stealth rocker on the team. And before we add any other members, what I want to do is get this thing healing, because it has no roost. We're not giving it roost. It's Choice Band. We're not doing roost, and it will be taking so much damage from Flare Blitz. I decided not to go for Leech Life. It does get that, and it has more power than U-turn. Although I think U-turn will be more important, because we will be able to pivot out. And that, like, Choice Band U-turn, that's so standard, we have to do it on a Volcarona. So what I was thinking, for recovery on the Volcarona, we need a Grassy Surge Mon, either Tapu Bulu or Rillaboom. I think we can switch on and off. Like, once we fill out the rest of the team, we can decide which we want to do. I'm gonna have Rillaboom right here for now, so we can come back to it and maybe switch it out for Tapu Bulu once we finish out the rest of the team. So we have 3 Mons here, and we might as well just pick something for fun, because we'll figure out how to balance the team once we get this other Mon in. What is a good Mon that could really support Volcarona? I think what we need is another Mon with either U-turn or Volt Switch, so we can get it in as much as possible. Since it's not heavy duty boots, oh, that's another thing. We need Rapid Spin. We are in no way gonna do Defog, because I need my rocks up and I need my spikes up. So we're not gonna defog our own stuff away. Our options for Rapid Spin: Excadrill, Lakey. I don't like Excadrill and Grassy Surge, because then we'd have to run high horsepower, so we won't do that. As Blunder would say, the Electro-Kid. I've never used this before in OU, actually. It could be a very fun thing to do, although I am kind of leaning on going Tentacruel, because I have my own set for that as well. Somewhere down here, I believe, in the There Is No Meme team. This is such a cool set too, and it works so well, because not only does it get Rapid Spin, it also has spikes, Toxic Spikes, so that will also assist the Volcarona. Picking another Mon, I think what we need is definitely a Spikes Mon. We might as well just put that in right now. We want it to be offensive so it can do other things, not just Spikes, because we can't just waste this many turns. I had no clue that Diggersby got Spikes. It's really cool, although I am actually kind of leaning towards Klefki here, because I have a super cool strategy with this. Now, for this Klefki, I give it the eject button because it's a really useful item, as we're going to be switching Klefki in to tank hits, or to tank things that other Mons can't necessarily, or maybe just set up one Prankster move. And so in either of those situations, when we're moving first with Prankster, then we can immediately switch out, which is really helpful. We can also switch out if the opponent wants to U-turn or something like that, and maybe get the momentum for ourselves. And then also, if we're just switching in to take a hit, then an immediate switch out into something that can do more damage is super nice as well. So what I'm gonna do, we need spikes, of course. I'm not gonna give it screens, because we do need the other move slots for more important things. We're not holding Light Clay. For the final move, I also want to do Steel Beam, potentially, once the eject button, because it's single time use. and then Steel Beam if I could kill the Klefki, if it could kill itself, and then offer a switch in into something else immediately because it takes 50%, that is a cool strategy as well. Right, it's either Steel Beam or Defog for me, but I really don't want to get rid of my own spikes. It's so crucial to get Volcarona in, but I'm going to actually edge towards Steel Beam. We'll go with this EV spread because we want as much defense as possible. We have to decide right here. Right, we could go a special Tapu Bulu, although why don't we just take a look at what Mons body us right now. Kyurem is pretty bad, although Volcarona and arguably Tentacruel and Klefki could take care of that, so it's not too much of an issue. Heatran, ooh yeah, Heatran is really tough to deal with. Should I do Bantox specs on this too? That would be so awful. No, I can't do that because Tapu Lele is also a threat. So Heatran and Tapu Lele, we need a Mon to beat both of those. Alright, after searching for a while and not really finding any perfect answers, I think Tapu Fini will be the thing we end up going for. We're gonna make it a specially defensive Fini with Calm Nature, Max HP. Should we make it a setup Fini? Oh, that would be so interesting. Right, we have the rocks and spikes anyways, a setup Fini could be really cool. Although, we need to let Volcarona do all the kills. We don't really have any setup Mons here, although maybe that's what we could make the Rillaboom. Alright, I think I kind of like that. So we'll give Tapu Fini the leftovers, let's also give it Nature's Madness because it is more defensive. Yeah, Scald for Heatran, I know the terrain kind of wears away the effect of the burn, although I feel like it's still useful maybe to hit flying types with a burn, like a Landorus perhaps. I feel like Taunt could also be useful. Now for your last move slot, I'm debating either Haze, Moonblast, or Knockoff. And I'll go with Knockoff because we don't have any other Mons on the team that will have Knockoff, and now this leads me into what I want to do with the Rillaboom. But first we will just add one defensive EV and make this super crazy. I'm sure that's gonna help in some way. But now I know what I want to do with you. Since we have no Mons to set up, this will be the one that does it for us. We'll have Grassy Glide for our priority, Acrobatics to work with the Grassy Seed combo, and since we have Knockoff on the Fini, we will run Superpower on the Rillaboom. I'll quickly switch over your 8 EVs in defense to special attacks, although Scalds will hit just a little bit harder, and with our Rillaboom's EVs all set up, Jolly Nature, I think the team is ready to go. So for our strategy, we're gonna lead Druddigon, and if my opponent by any chance has something like a Kyurem, we can just avoid it by forfeiting. So I think this strategy is pretty good. We lead off with this, we get Volcarona in as much as we can, we set up our T-Spikes, our normal spikes, and our Stealth Rock. Rillaboom comes in as a secondary sweeper and can Grassy Glide with the priority. We have terrain control with 2 different terrain setters, and I think we're all ready to go. Flame Body is what I want to run, right? No, we gotta run Swarm. We have to make sure those U-turns are doing crazy damage. I think we're all set. We have 2 leftovers, Jackpot and Grassy Seed, that's it. We're going into OU. Band Volcarona team. Now there's no more time to stall. We have to start getting into a game with our Band Volcarona. And here is our game to finally use this thing. They tell me I have an interesting team. They have no idea how right they are. Who is your lead here? Your Zoomeril is very scary for my Druddigon here. I kind of want to just lead it, right? The video is all about the Volcarona, I have to lead it. You go into Zapdos. You're gonna switch out anyways. What, Hurricane? I always forget that it gets that. Don't you dare get static. Very nice, very nice. Whoa. Yeah, I was waiting for it, Tapu Fini, who do we go into here? I think Red Rider. I'm very happy we avoided the Hurricane because I completely forgot that it even got that. My man said interesting team. He had no idea how right he was. Ooh, substitute Pressure Stall? No, we would have seen Pressure. Yeah, we would have seen it. 2 Hurricane misses now. We're gonna prevent you from going for any more substitutes and any more roosts. Live by the cane. This guy is... this guy has a lot to say. Now, I don't really want to switch into Fini. I don't want to switch into anything right now. Your Hurricanes will eventually hit. I'm gonna go into Klefki. It means this is like a free switch, right? If it hits us, then we get another switch out. So now we have a very, very free switch. Into Volk, into the Band Volk. No, you have way too many Hurricanes. You are gonna hit it eventually. I think we have to go... Maybe you? I think we might just have to go you. Yeah, we'll do it. And we'll scald you away. We have decent enough special defense to take like 1 hit, 1 discharge. Yeah, 56, not bad. So we'll break your sub. We won't even break the sub. Oh no. What does this mean for us? We can't even touch this. We can't even touch the Zapdos. What do we do to this? We have no speed control at all. We'll see. We'll see if we have to go back to Team Builder. This Zapdos is giving us way too much trouble. The Hurricane hits, we live it, and we smack him with the Flare Blitz. We get static, but it doesn't matter because we're dead anyways. There it is. Volcarona putting in the work. Now please, please win. We have to win this right now. I was so ready to head back into Team Builder and rebuild the team to beat Zapdos or something. But my opponent is giving me just way too many perfect reactions. Like, he's making the thumbnail for me. What do I even have to do? The Excadrill comes out. Now this is very, very tough for me. However, it does let Rillaboom set up for free, as long as you don't Swords Dance. No. That's it. That's game over. We just got bodied. What do I do? Yeah, no point in going for another one. We live? Yo, you... 100%. We're so good. Why did it live? Why did Klefki live a +2 Iron Head from an Excadrill? I have no idea. I am speechless. Oh, you have Aqua Jet, don't you? We're gonna Parax you though, because we're so nice. We're so good at the game. We're very, very, very good. Spike. Because you're gonna Aqua Jet anyways, and we just want our priority spike up. Yo, are we still gonna win? No, this thing. We have Acrobatics though. Come on. And we have 2 spikes up, and we have rocks up. We have to do this. Come on. We beat the Zapdos too. We don't even have to rebuild a team, do we? Because when do you ever see substitute Zapdos running around, you know? I don't think it's something we really have to prepare for our future battles. My opponent says, dang, are you just gonna forfeit and not make me do the thinking? Should have just Earthquaked, yeah. I don't know why they didn't Earthquake. I think Excadrill is just naturally faster. It is. So Grassy Glide, like without any +2 Swords Dance wouldn't have even mattered. Look at this. They're making the thumbnail for me. I'm telling you, I didn't invite anyone to the battles or anything. This is wild. Almost 1700 on the ladder, physical Volcarona. They're not even saying banned Volcarona. I think that's the impressive part. 16, 12. Put you in range. Be in range. Come on. This has got to do it. Acrobatics, I'm so stressing right now. Yo, we did it. It was Rocky Helmet too. That was defensive. Look at how nice we are at the game. Never mind. He has Corvi. He has Corvi. No. I was all scared about a Moongus. I completely forgot about this demon. How do we beat it? Well, actually, Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini just beats the rest of their team. Except Azumarill, but it's already paralyzed. It's gonna come in at 50% because of the rocks and spikes. And then we want to conserve Rillaboom so that it can kill it. I think. I think that's the plan. I think that's the game plan. Right, Tapu Fini should be able to beat the Corviknight with a mix of its attacking moves and taunts so it can't roost back up. The Corviknight does come in. Now, just don't U-turn. Although, should we just kill it here? Like, this will do a chunk, won't it? Superpower will do a chunk. I do want to calc that. It doesn't look like that's doing much, and we were jolly anyways. We don't even have to make it. That does way too little. Do I want to do this? I could either set up again. Maybe I should. Tapu Fini does beat the Azumarill as well, so I don't have to conserve it. It's already parried. Oh, this is so tough. I either Swords Dance again, get to +4, and then Superpower. Or I switch out to Tapu Fini and, like, very slowly but guaranteed win the game. But I'm so stupid and I'm gonna Swords Dance. It is Brave Bird. We'll live it because we're so nice. Now you're in range. You've got to be in range. Please. I'm begging. It's leftovers. It's not Rocky Helmet. Yo. You switch out the one thing that Tapu Fini may not have beat. It was Belly Drum too. He got hit with a smack cam right there. Grassy Glide this thing. Don't go into Corvi. Don't go into Corvi right now. Yeah, we lost an attack power too. Very nice. I think we just won. I don't think your play was to sack Azumarill there per se. I feel like Tapu Fini, like that was the one thing that gave it some trouble, because a play rough would have just hurt with huge power. Now this thing comes out. Interesting. Why does this come out? I have nothing, I have no reason to conserve you. You're a +3. I have no reason to conserve you. Let's superpower here. Right, the Draco comes out. Now, we don't have Moonblast, so that is something to keep in mind. It's leftovers. I want to knock off those leftovers. On either of the Mons, that's fine. Did I choke here? Please don't say I choked. We're gonna taunt so you can't roost up. Oh no, we might not be faster. I assume we are, because these things don't run max speed. Nice, we are faster. Very, very nice. Now we can just Scald away and win, I believe. The Hydreigon is still a bit of a threat to me. We don't get the burn, but Brave Bird is doing a decent chunk. Not gonna lie, a decent chunk. But I think this Scald, I don't think it'll be enough to put me in range of the Hydreigon. Will that recoil take you out? It sure will. Oh, but we don't have Moonblast. This is so tense. This is super tough. The game has gone on too long. Too long for me to lose right now. Come on, go for, tell me you don't have, you definitely have Earth Power though, because of your name. Oh no. This is so tragic. I think I just lost. Very, very tragic. Yeah, an Earth Power, yep, the next Earth Power will, maybe it won't. Can we get a burn? No, we can't get the burn. And now an Earth Power should take us out. Either way, I'm happy with how that game went. GG, well played. I can't quite make a thumbnail that says Volcarona destroys OU ladder. I don't think I can quite do that, but we're close enough. That was a very, very close game, and as long as we had a Moonblast on the Tapu Fini, then we could have got it. Should we make it Moonblast? Let's see. The knockoff is pretty useful, although, yeah, I feel like we do need Moonblast because we have no other Fairy-type moves. We are going to remove the knockoff and give it Moonblast. So now, we would have won that match. For all of you who I leave the team in the description for, now we're winning that match. There we go. So we semi-won match 1. We won it because we got the kill with Flare Blitz, and I'm very happy with how that went. I think Volcarona is about to go in against this team. Tapu Koko won't be expecting it. It'll beat the other Volcarona, that's the beauty of it. We don't even need red card anymore to beat another Quiver Dancing Volcarona. We'll just beat it naturally. It beats you, it beats you, it beats you, it beats the Koko. Landorus is the only thing it doesn't beat. I'm gonna lead with this, and then if you lead Lando, I can just go into Dredagon for free. Don't lead Lando though. Very nice. Very nice. Do I Blitz or U-turn here? You don't have a clean switch in. If this was just a normal Quiver Dance Volcarona, we would be in some big trouble. I could do a very, very crazy thing and Wild Charge on the Hawlucha coming in, or I would just U-turn. Wild Charge, because if I just set up here, you're definitely just Volt switching out into a Hawlucha, wouldn't you? Or Landorus. But if you decide to go into Landorus, oh, this is so tough. Because if we get this wrong, then the Volcarona takes a chunk from Volt Switch. Or just gets Thunderbolted immediately. I'm gonna do it. Okay, he taunted. Even better. So we barely take a chunk of recoil, right? We only take 6%, that's fine. Although, unfortunately, we have revealed our crazy strategy to them. We can't go into you, because you just get taunted. Rillaboom's kind of nice here. But I want to save it for late game, because Rillaboom also does pretty well against the team. I'm gonna go into our Klefki here. As you set up your own screens, we can set up our spikes. You'll go ahead and taunt me. Should I just Steel Beam here? No, because you're about to set up your light screen. You have nothing to hit the Volcarona though, do you? I don't think so. Flare Blitz, Poison Jab, why don't we? Do you taunt again? Do you assume we're Quiver Dance plus Wild Charge for like Gyarados or something? Let's see. And Landorus comes out. Can we get the poison? That's the only redeeming thing that can happen here. No, we don't even get the poison. 5%. I can't say I'm even surprised though. Druddigon comes out for free here. As you Stealth Rock, we can get our own rocks up, or we can Glare. But if you decide to go back into Coco, Glare will do nothing. Well, now we can Glare, and then we can Dragon Tail you out of there. Earthquake should not kill, because we are a crazy, crazy Druddigon. Now you're going to get Parrot, and then we're going to Dragon Tail you out. Never mind. We're very bad at the game. We lost our touch. Klefki or Rillaboom. You don't have your Reflect anymore. Should Volcarona come in and take 50 from the rocks? I don't think so. Not just yet. Ooh. Oh, I know what to do. I absolutely know what to do here. Yeah, you want to Earthquake me? This Tentacruel? It's the new wave Tentacruel. Oh, wait. That was a misplay. Oh, no. I pressed Rapid Spin. I wanted to press Rapid Spin so I could let Volcarona shine now that Landorus is gone. I meant to cancel there, but they picked so quickly. Very, very tragic. Well, are you serious? What? Why did you forfeit? Was it too much for you? Was the Volcarona too much? I don't understand, but I'm very happy that just happened. Why did they forfeit? In what world did they lose that battle? Maybe Rillaboom just went in there and won and swept? Why did they forfeit? I'm very baffled as to why they did that, but still not on the OU ladder. We're still in like the 1670 area. Pretty unfortunate. We'll see if we can get back up on there though. Oh my god. If there... Volcarona goes in. Volcarona really goes in right now. I feel like the Ninetales might just like encore me if it catches me Quiver Dancing. Because yeah, you definitely lead with the Ninetales. Do I just smack you with the Flare Blitz? You have no switch in for Flare Blitz. Watch it be specially defensive Salamence. You Hypnosis me. That's very, very crazy. Arctozolt. Wake up. Smack him with it. 100%. The first turn we do damage. The first turn. 100% with the Flare Blitz. Very, very impressive, Volcarona. The turn 1 wake up as well. Very, very impressive. 17-15, my opponent. Mence comes out, which is menacing. It's terrifying. I would go into Druddigon, but you could just set up and then win from there. So I'll go into Klefki from the start. As you do, indeed, Dragon Dance. We can Thunder Wave you before you Earthquake me. We should live either way. You get Thunder Waved, and we're definitely living either way. Whoa, never mind. That did too much. It's Life Orb. Very good item. Life Orb plus Hail, you were just getting chipped away. Absolutely brutally. Does Druddigon come in? I do want to see the damage of Hail, Life Orb, Rough Skin, and Rocky Helmet all at once. But Druddigon is useful against the Zarude and the Kartana later in the game. So I think Tapu Fini is what we just gotta go. Even though it is specially defensive. You get paralyzed though. Why were you outspeeding me? Why was that +1 still outspeeding me? That's wild. Oh wow, so cool. Yo. Are we also gonna get Salt in this video? Couldn't this video get any more crazy? Kartana comes out, and this is exactly what we saved the Druddigon for. Watch it be protective pads. Kartana, watch it be protective pads. Druddigon does come out as you just Sword Stance up. Very tragic that we have the terrain up, because now we can't even glare it. Smart Strike, we live that not easily. I was about to say we live that easily. Not quite easily, but whoa, there's the big damage. We can Dragon Tail you out of here. Ninetales comes right back in. Now I just set up my rocks, don't I? You can't Aurora Veil. You could, you can't Hypnosis because we have the terrain up still. So you just go for an ice move. It could be Freeze Dry. So I'll go into Volcarona here and get another free kill with Flare Blitz. It is Freeze Dry. Very nice. Yeah, Flare Blitz just kills anything you go into. Nothing is safe right now. This is the instance. Oh my god, do it, please. No. Oh, that is so tragic. I really wanted to see it do 100%. 360 attack. I wanted to see that so badly. So badly. I'm not gonna let you set up. Alright, you might have thought I switched out. I'm Adamant Nature, So it's like, if you went in Quiver Dance there, I would have nothing for it. I had no switch in for Quiver Dance. And so we also have to keep that in mind right now. We can't let it Quiver Dance. It's a very low health Scald would kill. But Tapu Fini doesn't like the other two. But then we could just switch into Red Rider, couldn't we? I think that's what I have to do. I think so. We'll eat Tapu Fini. Then if you go Kartana, we just get a free switch into Red Rider. Yeah. Even if you want a Swords Dance, we should live the hail on 1 HP. Whoa, we're at 6? Oh, I thought we were at 8. Oh, okay, we were at 7. The 6 still killed us. Anyways, Tapu Fini, Rillaboom. I think you just gave me a free sweep, a free win with Rillaboom now. Although the Kartana is still really scary to me. Do I Swords Dance or do I just hit you with an Acrobatics? I'm gonna do that. Right, because I feel like a Darkest Lariat from you will still do a chunk. Acrobatics or Superpower. I'm gonna go for another one of these. Please don't kill. I'm begging you, please do not kill me with the Lariat right now. You'll ignore my defense boost too. Lariat comes out and it does 67. The Acrobatics is enough. I still think we might lose this, unfortunately, even though the Volk put in so much work. Because we don't beat the Kartana with this, and we don't have anything to outspeed the Kartana. So once the Kartana takes me out, then we're just like a sitting duck. Yeah, the Swords Dance, the Sacred Sword takes us out. And now with the terrain up, you just go for 2 Leaf Blades and knock us out. Very, very tragic. Yeah, I think we did lose this, even though we played so well. Well, it went so well, except we're still losing this because the team just isn't strong enough naturally. Yeah, we have no answers to this. Really unfortunate. I don't think there's any point in even playing it. Yeah, we just get bodied here. We'll say GG, and we'll give them the satisfaction as well. Why don't we? Now, we absolutely have to get another one with this team. Someone's DMing me, asking for the Choice Band Volcarona team. They'll have to wait for the video though, because this is the insane tech that we cannot let anyone else get their hands on just yet. I'm copywriting Choice Band Volcarona right now. So what did we just lose to? We lost to Kartana, and it's really hard to picture a Mon that could beat it. Tentacruel has been putting in a decent amount of work, I'm not gonna lie, but Klefki hasn't. Has Klefki not been? Yeah, it's so tough. I feel like every Mon has been putting in a decent amount of work, but it's still just not like coming to fruition. Why not? Why? Oh, but then you have no recovery. Yeah, I was thinking that would have been very nice, but then you have no recovery. So we'll give you back the leftovers. It's so tough. Do we just lose to Kartana naturally? I think we could have won that if the Misty Terrain wasn't up when the Dredagon was out against the Kartana, and the Glare would have got you. And also that Hail, it did like, we were at 7%, but it said we were at 6, and then the Hail took us out. So I feel like it's possible, like if we got that Rough Skin plus Rocky Helmet damage, we could have got that, but it was down to a matter of very specific occurrences in that game. But anyways, we're on to this battle. And Volcarona also goes in here, although not as much. The Victini is scary, the Swampert is scary, but otherwise the Volcarona does do decent. As for a lead, I do really like our Red Rider here. You go into Swampert, nice. We should be getting outsped by this, but we can glare it. Nice, you don't even set up your rock, so this gives me a free taunt. You won't even be able to. No, no! Oh, I thought it said Klefki will switch in for a second. That was. Wait. What? How was I on to turn 3? We just broke the 4th dimension. You saw it here, folks. sacredskyyt YouTube channel, we just broke through time. We picked turn 3 before we did turn 2, and well, okay, the Swampert used Earthquake, and Klefki is at 35% now. I'm very baffled as to how this all transpired. We don't have anything else to go into other than our Rillaboom. You go into Corviknight here, so I might as well get to +4. And then, oh, this is the unfortunate part with this thing. We only get our defense boost once. I know you go into Corviknight here, so do we just go into our own Volk? Based on your team, I would imagine that it's a physically defensive Corviknight, and I don't know if Volk could even do that. This is a very tough decision to make. Do we fish for the +4 superpower? I don't think so. It makes more sense to double into our Volcarona here, as you go into the Corviknight just as we had expected. Whoa! Tell me that was... Okay, it wasn't Rocky Helmet. Very nice, very nice. We just did 100% to a Corviknight with a Volk. Jeez. That's amazing. That is incredible. Let's set up our Misty Terrain now. As you go for a Shadow Ball, there's a little... that did a chunk. 32. We're like max specially defensive. That is kind of unfortunate. Although we can live another one, so we can afford to go for Nature's Madness here. Is that the best play? On the Victini, it definitely catches that. Victini can't do anything back to me though. You're probably going to Swampert, I'd imagine. Clefable, that's fine too. We hit a Madness, we do 50% as you are leftovers, we can get a free taunt off, and there's nothing you can do to me now. We are max special defense, so that does very little. Now you're going to your Rillaboom. Just letting me get a chunk on everything on your team right now. Very nice to see. Even if you want a Swords Dance right here, when you do eventually hit me with your contact move, whoa, Wood Hammer, how much damage does this do? How much damage does this do to you in recoil? You're down to 12, now 18. Very nice damage. Let's set up our rocks once more. And the Pert comes out. I'll just go for a taunt. It might not even be able to kill me here. You either Flip Turn or Earthquake, but we have the terrain, so not even that can kill Dredigon. What a beast. This mon is insane. Now with Corviknight down, Rillaboom goes crazy, but that was our last turn. That's fine. We catch you on the flip turn, that's good. You want to bring in Victini. This is our perfect sack for Dredigon. It'll do a chunk to you unless you use Glaciate, and otherwise we should be good to go. You do use that. Very, very tragic. Are you locked in? I really wanted to be locked into that somehow. And then our Volcarona can take advantage. Is it Specs Glaciate? That would be so awesome. Or did it just come in now? Did the Victini come in before I could get the rocks or after rocks? I have the shortest attention span. It could be boost, right? Okay, rocks come up and the Victini came in. I think it's heavy duty boots, so we cannot go into Volcarona just yet. Right, you don't really get hit by anything, do you? This is tough. I'm just gonna Thunder Wave it, because I don't really like Klefki in the rest of the game. We've already taken chunks out of most of your other mons. We'll just Thunder Wave this thing. Swampert comes out. Oh no. Never mind. We do have our Rapid Spinner still. You can Flip Turn away. I was really scared of the Stealth Rocks coming out. Volcarona, we cannot let that thing. It would only be at 13% if you got hit by rocks even once. And you switch out into the Dragapult. You're a Specs Dragapult, so there's nothing you can really do to me. Klefki could come out again, although I feel like getting spikes up could also be useful. Once you get Rillaboom in, we're pretty good. Rillaboom just does really good things to the rest of your team, massacres you. And T-Spikes is good against the Victini and other Rillaboom. I do want to keep this somewhat healthy, but we can easily take one Shadow Ball. Even two. I don't want to take two though. I don't want to deal with that. We'll sack our Klefki here. This should die. Very nice, very nice. We either go Feeny. Yeah, we'll go Feeny here. And go for a Moonblast. Perfect. You do stay in, and you're going to take this Moonblast, get slaughtered by it. Now I think we're in a really nice spot. Our Rillaboom goes in. The Victini still will be a bit of an issue though, since it is boots. Exactly. Although I'm happy you brought it in here. I don't want to lose my Feeny just yet. You probably Bolt Strike, but there's nothing else I can do. Yeah, Feeny does go down. Like, I know Bolt Strike switch-ins, because you just get V-created afterwards. This is going to be so tragic if we lose this, even though I feel like we're doing so well. I think so. I think it's our only shot. Even if I Reflect type, a Bolt Strike would still do too much because it's neutral, and our defense is pretty low, naturally. Get the burn. You got the crit. I'm happy with that. Yeah, Bolt Strike takes us out. And I'm not confident that a Grassy Glide would win us the game. So I'm going to go into our Volk. And we can win. We absolutely can win if you V-create here. Oh no, you go into Rillaboom. Not good for us. Not good for us. I was going to say, if you V-create, then we could get the chance to set up with Rillaboom and win. And there's no way, yeah, our seed was already consumed as well. I don't think V-Crate even has a chance to miss either. And there's no way we just kill it. This is so tough. And there's no way I win with Volcarona naturally, so we have to sack it because the Swampert is too scary. You do go for the V-Crate, your defense is low. This is so tough, this is so tough, I'm telling y'all. Let me kill the Victini. No, you switch out. Don't kill. Definitely kills. Swampert's gone. Very outcome once again. The V-Crate takes us out. It's so weird because I feel like we're playing super well and we're actually going for this and doing it, although the results just aren't following. We do have to change one member on the team. That might be Klefki. We just need another spiker. We'll see if the issue will be resolved. The issue on our team right now is speed. We need something that's faster. Our fastest thing is a Tentacruel, but it has nothing to really hit something with, right? We need something to outspeed things like that Victini so it's not as much as an issue. What do we remove? I was gonna say Rapid Spin, but we still have the Tentacruel. We just removed our Spiker. So are there any fast spikes mon we can use? Excelcore. We need something at least semi-standard, don't we? The Diggersby is kind of calling my name right now. Scarf Spikes Diggersby. No way are we doing that. We need to win another one. I'm not ending the video until we win once more. Extra long video this time for Choice Band Volcarona. Is Mew the set we use? No, we need something that can outspeed and then just like take something out as well as setting up spikes. Frostlass would also work, I suppose. Would Frostlass be good? Frostlass, Scolipede, right? If a Victini was causing an issue, and it also deals with a Zapdos that was a problem earlier, I think that is good. We may have to just do Frostlass. Oh my god, it's below PU as well. What on earth type of team are we making for ourselves? The question is, physical or special? You hit physical, 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 and then you two aren't really attackers. So I think we do need a designated special attacker. We'll go for Ice Beam and we'll go for Shadow Ball. I don't think you have any other more useful moves. Yeah, we'll just do Timid because as I said, we did need that speed control. And so we'll see if this works out even better. OU with Druddigon, Band Volcarona, Tentacruel, and Frostlass. We just removed Klefki, which is looking... Okay, I can't even complain. I can't even complain. Klefki isn't even all that good in this game. You've got Heatran and Swampert and stuff. Weavile too. Alright, now what is your ranking? 16-19. Oh, how the great have fallen. You don't really have anything to do with a Red Rider, and if you want to go Weavile, I will happily, very, very happily, watch your HP just dwindle down like an hourglass if you go for Triple Axle. Knockoff, that's fine too. You might be outspeeding me even still. And Druddigon is somewhat useful against the Zero Aura, but it could be special. Do I just set up my rocks or do I have a clean switch in? I do. Tapu Fini is a very, very clean switch in here. On the Triple Axle, we can just get a Moonblast off. You might just let it, you might just sack this thing because it's already paralyzed. But you do choose to switch out. This will do a chunk. 42%, not bad at all. Yeah, we'll go back into you. If you do happen to be special, well then the Moonblast did take care of that. Knockoff, take another 13%, and now let us get our free rocks up. Volt switching out, only 8% as the Weavile comes right back out. You could Axle me again. Nothing else you can do though. Tapu Fini is super free, but I don't want to get knocked off, so I'll just Dragon Tail. And you get paralyzed. But we missed too, so it makes up for it. I'll switch into you now. You might go for the Axle at that point since you know we stayed in. Very, very nice. Tornadus comes out. Yeah, you don't really have a Tapu Fini switch in, do you? I have to be sure to conserve this thing. Although we're special, so maybe ignore what I just said and go for another Moonblast because all you can do is defog. Exactly. 30%. We do get the drop because we're very, very nice. As you U-turn out, I predict that, so I go for the Nature's Madness to hopefully take something like the Swampert. Tapu Bulu, that's fine too. Down to 50% HP. Oh, come on. This game is a scam. I wanted my 50%. I wanted my 50. What do we do here? Red Rider. Volcarona. Yo. This is the time. I think this is absolutely the time. No! Dude, the whole video was about this. My man even recognized me. He knew I love Volcarona. It's the mascot and all that. And they just body it. They predict it and just body it. We have to do something in its name, at the very least. Not just Ice Beam it. You have nothing that wants to take this. If you go into Heat Train here, I'm very upset. Weavile comes out. This thing also. Whoa, 26%. Not bad, not bad. I want to keep this thing healthy, though. We'll go back into our Red Rider. As you knock me off, let's get another thing of rocks up. If you want to Axle me, I'll happily take that damage as well. Boomburst Spectrilla? I had no clue it even got Boomburst. If I did, you know it would have been that set. Let's see, Tabufini here or another Mon. I think we do have to go Fini. Right, you still don't have any nice Moonblast switch-ins. Tornadus comes out, takes a nice 30% as we get yet another drop. And the Bulu's at low enough HP to the point where Moonblast should maybe even two-hit KO it. 41%, I was not wrong. But it's Life Orb. Life Orb, Stone Edge, offensive. Probably gonna outspeed me. Let's give it some Liquid Ooze. Let's give it some Liquid. 95, sheesh. Yeah, no, you are not healing from that. We have to give you the Liquid. Now, as soon as we wanted to outspeed something else, we added the Frostlass for the point of outspeeding. And then we have to deal with a Zeraora. You're gone, so we have no switch-ins for you. Tentacruel isn't good for the rest of the game, so we might as well just let this thing go. Very unfortunate. Yes, you are Sash, but I want to keep you healthy. Rillaboom can come in and just do this though, can't it? I think so. You're gonna miss your Hurricane too. We know we're willing it into existence right now. He's going to miss the Hurricane. Heatran comes out. Let's go for the superpower. 100%. There is our... We're not even adamant. I can't even say it. We're jolly. Very unfortunate. Do we listen to the will? Do we listen to what I just said? And dodge the Hurricane? We're trying to win here. I can't risk it. We made you specially defensive for a reason. Yeah, and you hit it too. You would have hit the Rillaboom, I'm sure. But now you really have no Moonblast switch-ins. 31%, we don't get the drop. We are losing, we're losing our Flare right now. The U-turn comes out, and the Pert comes back in. Now this is the first time it's in. This is terrifying. I have no way to deal with this. I really don't like getting hit by any of your attacks. I don't like you getting rocks up either. We cannot let it get rocks. Flip turn. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Zeraora comes out. No, he caught my bluff. There's nothing I can do to this. We do have to dodge the Hurricane at the end of the day, because I have no switch-ins right now. It might make sense to conserve you, but when it dies, then I can just get a free Sword Stance and potentially win. So I have to do that. You Volt Switch. Go into Torn. Swampert. Okay. You do just Flip Turn again though, don't you? Let me get a chunk out of you. You do Flip Turn, but the Zeraora is just too much of a threat right now. Rillaboom for sure takes out the Weavile, takes out the Swampert, takes out the Zeraora, but the Tornadus is just the final, like the last thing we have to deal with. If we're at +2 and we hit it with an Acrobatics, it's gone. But the question is, do we avoid the Hurricane? Alright, the Zeraora comes back out. We don't have our defense boost. I would have gone into it right now. I would have switched into it immediately, but we have to keep this thing at full. Do we though? Yeah, because Ice Shard is a threat. Moonblast this thing. He Volt Switches again, which is actually not bad, unless you go into Tornadus. Maybe this isn't a bad thing though. It still outspeeds me. Very unfortunate. Although, it's very nice that I was able to get my Yo and we're frozen, and we're freezing them. Should we be greedy and go for spikes? No, because Grassy Glide probably kills you anyways. It definitely kills you. So I'm not going to be greedy. We'll just hit you with another Ice Beam. Yeah, no reason to go for spikes there. And the Weavile comes out. This is so tough. This is super, super tough. They're playing this very well. Oh, God. You know what I have to do? It will all come down to avoiding the Hurricane. And even the Frostlass, it will also die to the Hurricane because it has low special defense. So there's nothing we can even do. Yeah. This thing just gotta stay in. Do we Destiny Bond? No. With Shadow Ball U, right? It all comes down to avoiding the Hurricanes at the end of the day. Can we Curse Body you with anything? Maybe. Curse Bodying you with an Ice Shard would be nice. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, this is good now. This is good. Okay, can we Curse Body? We don't. This is very important. I didn't want to kill the Weavile because now this gives us a chance, a tiny chance to set up. It'll all come down. No! It's because the Volcarona died. It's because the Volcarona died so early on. We can't let it end no matter how far I fall. With this team, I feel like it just gets worse and worse the more edits I make to it. Even though this guy's still asking for it. You'll see it in the video. I'm scared to give it to anyone else. I don't want to. It seems like a public disservice to give this team. You know what I mean? And Volcarona doesn't even do too well here, I don't think. And since it doesn't do too well, oh, it'll attract in the Blissey though, won't it? It will. Do I Poison Jab? No, I U-turn out of here. As Psyshock does 100%, no. I don't want to play this game. I don't want to play it. Our heart and soul is gone. And our sweeper. No, oh, should we do it? I'm not boring you all. You came here. Let my ladder points suffer. Let the points fall. You all came here to see the band Volcarona put in work, and we are not stopping until the team works alongside it and brings us some wins. Going to top 100, going back onto the OU ladder is not a concern. We need to get this win. And this video will go on as long as it has to. As long as it has to. I'm not making this a two-part, maybe I am. We'll see. But we're ready. I think this is the one. Specialist Corgi. 1655, you're 50 points above us. It's our time to finally work it. The Victini, we have the Frostlass specifically for you. And that means we can't lead it. We have to be careful with what we lead. Tapu Koko prevents Druddigon entirely. I don't want to lead you again and die, but I have to, because you're going to Koko, exactly. And Volcarona beats you. That loses to you, right? It beats you, and arguably the Bisharp. It doesn't do too well in this match. So I can Flare Blitz you immediately. Come on, do a chunk. Kill it. 72, not bad at all. Your Taunt and Reflect, probably. So you might just give us the kill here. Since you don't have a Reflect up, whatever you switch into will also take a big chunk. You do Reflect, and we take out the Tapu Koko. Very nice. That is something a non-banned Volk could not have done. Moltres comes out instead. I would just stay in and click it, but we do have the Reflect out. We have nothing to take a Hurricane, except you. You'll take it decently, I'm sure. Agility, interesting. You don't have a light screen up. And I am no way going to give you your weakness policy just yet. It probably kills here, right? Please kill. Don't give it the weakness policy. Thank you. That was absolutely weakness policy, okay? He wants to set up his screens turn 1, and then agility up to weakness policy, plus the Berserk boost. I was not ready to handle that. Now the Bisharp comes out into my Tapu Fini. Interesting. Tapu Fini, like, counters you, doesn't it? I don't want to switch into my Red Rider and just give it a free turn to Swords Dance. Right? And we still have the terrain up, so I couldn't glare it immediately. I'm not going to Moonblast because I know I'd give it the Defiant boost. And I'm not confident that a Scald would bring it to 50. So as you Swords Dance, we'll take you down to 50. And yeah, unfortunate that we can't burn it just yet. But it'll still do a chunk. Or we can just Moonblast and kill it, right? We are specially defensive, never mind. Frostlass, sure, we could Destiny Bond. We don't have Quiver Dance to play Sucker Punch games with it, and you probably know that we're banned based on that damage. Grassy Seed does well here, doesn't it? Although now we can glare you anyways. Very, very nice. Nothing takes a glare at this point. Knock off 94%. You are still taking damage from that item which you knocked off. Glare comes out. Get up our rocks. Let's get up our rocks here. Perfect. I want to keep this thing somewhat alive. Yeah, I'm not sure if I need this anymore since you only do 13% to these other guys. Although it is our designated Crawdon switch in since Tapu Fini is gone. But even still, I don't have a switch in, like for Bisharp otherwise. I have nothing to switch into. So as you knock me off, you will take enough damage to the point where anything kills you. We could go and Grassy Glide you, which I think we have to do. Right, Reflect type is the next the next plane of existence, the next level we would go to, but knockoff would still do way too much. Now, Victini could come in, and if you're heavy duty boots, I will that really sucks if you're heavy duty boots. We are only +1 defense. Okay, nice. We won't be able to live V-Crate though. I'm confident in that. Nothing lives a V-Crate. Although, this thing is not needed against the Crawdont or the Rillaboom. That took it way better than I was expecting, honestly. This isn't the same terrain. This is not Misty terrain, so we can get burns on these two. Give me the burn. We win this if we get the burn, I think. Damn, very unfortunate. Let's get another burn. Or should we save this thing? No, we still don't have a switch in for Crawdon. I'm very happy it didn't click Dragon Dance or Swords Dance or something. Right, the whatever it's called, Aqua Jet would kill you, and we want to keep you at full HP for the Victini. So we'll go into the Rillaboom, and we'll hit you with the Grass Glide. If you want to switch out into your other two, that's fine. I'll happily take the chip, but no, you just let Crawdon go down. Now, Victini's pretty low at this point, isn't it? Please, come on. We've been working so hard. This video might be over an hour at this point. I'm not sure. Acrobatics 110. Do we do this? Frostlass does need to be kept alive. The Sash might come in clutch. The point of the video is about Volcarona. I can't sack it. I have to though. I have to. We're gonna sack the Volcarona. Now we go into the Frostlass. Don't you dare. Don't you dare be a Salt Vest. Don't live this. If we take it out here, then we can Ice Beam. And then we can either like Destiny Bond. Okay, we won. Oh. I'm at peace. Rillaboom, 12%. I swear. Thank you, Frostlass. Thank you. GG. We ended off like a full 100 points down. That's all I'm gonna say. Let me recommend to you the last OU video, the last OU laddering session that I played. It was with a real team, and we got very high onto the ladder. I started today off at like number 192 on the OU ladder, and now look at me, not even on it anymore. Despite all that, I really hope you enjoyed this extra long video. It was very fun. I was suffering, but it was very fun. So go ahead and watch some of the other laddering videos that I have that will be on screen very shortly. And thank you so much for watching to the end. Peace.